Thank you so much for tuning in today. You're listening to The Daily, and I'm your host, Amy Carlin. The other day, I was reading in the Doctrine and Covenants, and I was reading chapter 59, and I was really interested by something it said in verse 4. It reads, "And they shall also be crowned with blessings from above, yea, and with commandments not a few, and with revelations in their time, that they are faithful and diligent before me." Now, what I found really interesting about that verse is specifically that it says that the saints will be crowned with blessings, but also commandments and revelations. And what I found interesting about that is it sounds like commandments are pretty equivalent with blessings. We, I think, have a tendency to consider commandments sometimes as restrictions, but they really aren't like that at all. Commandments are a way for us to know what Heavenly Father expects of us. Now, most of us, I think most of the time, would give almost anything to know what we should do and what is the right path for us to take, what choices we should be making. And yet here, when the Lord has given us commandments, why do we sometimes consider them to be restrictive? I would like to propose that we should look at commandments in a different way. We should look at them the same way that we look at revelations and at blessings. Those are ready-made, ready-given ways for us to know God's will. We know what He expects of us when He gives us a commandment. And that is truly a beautiful thing. I think in some ways that can also be the most difficult thing to explain to those who are not Christians, those who don't believe in Jesus Christ. They can't always understand how being given rules can protect us. But at the same time, we know that rules of society are there in place in order to protect us. It doesn't always feel like protection when you get pulled over for speeding and you might allow it to ruin your day, but that police officer is only trying to protect the drivers around you, and he's trying to protect you as well. If we consider commandments more as a way to protect us from injury and a way for us to know what is expected of us, I think we can consider them more like blessings. Thank you again for listening today. The Daily is brought to you by The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.